So I was talking with my friends over at Herring about what would be a good product to feature this month on the channel. They're waiting on some really good stock for boots, but they haven't quite got that in yet. So something for future, for next month probably. But we were discussing luggage. Now, in terms of luggage, I knew that they did a really good range of leather luggage, but my problem was that I really like heritage boots, as you'll know, Red Wing, Dana, and quite often I'm picking up the sort of oily, pull-up leathers which have got a really great variation in tones, but really don't naturally pair with leather luggage. In particular, the Rovers, the 1907s, the Dana Bull Runs. And I said to them, well, let's do some luggage, but can you match those boots? That's a rugged heritage look. And they showed me their bag, their Clapham Holdall, and yeah, I think they've come up with a really good match. So this is a lightly oiled, rough textured leather. It's not quite a pull-up leather, but it's really nice. It's just got a really nice deep brown coloration to it, and something which I think will change over time and start to weather patina just like our boots. This bag, I'd say, was probably what you'd term an overnight bag or a weekend bag. It's 52 centimetres long, 30 centimetres high, top to bottom, and about 28 centimetres deep. So obviously, being a soft bag, those measurements are fairly approximate, but it's certainly got plenty of room to fit in a change of clothes, a pair of boots, your jeans, a shirt and a sweatshirt, your wash bag, all that sort of stuff. So it's really good for occasional travel, maybe business travel, and it just looks really good. And I think they've come up with a really good pair or match with the boots I favour. One thing to say is that it's pretty substantial in its weight. It's 2.5 kilograms unladen, so that's pretty hefty. But yeah, really nice bag. And we'll take a quick look round it. Coming in for a close-up, the first thing you'll notice is obviously this really nice waxy leather, really nice coloration, really nice and deep, and I think it will weather quite nicely and come up with its own patina over time. As I say, really nice match with some of the heritage boots that I tend to wear. There's the Dana Bull Run there, really good match on that actually, and also the Red Wing Rover, that's in their copper rough and tough leather, and some of the darker colorations really do match nicely, and there's a wonderful variation in tones on those boots there. Their leather's fantastic. A couple of leather handles at the top, obviously a little grip there to help spread the load, a couple of poppers, a couple of hang tabs, one really simply for retail, maybe use that as a keyring, but Herring branding on that one. Obviously a proper travel tab with your personal info so the bag can find you again on the other. A couple of pockets in the front there, probably enough to get your passport and mobile phone in there. And on the back there's a open pocket where maybe you'd want to chuck your train tickets or anything you need immediately at hand. On the inside you've got a thick soft cotton lining there, sort of in a, I don't know, I guess a sort of a grey plum tone. Very soft, feels pretty rugged, very similar in sort of feel to maybe the pocket bags in denim jeans, and they're pretty hard wearing. Obviously it helps protect the structure of the bag, and actually feeling beyond that there's a slight layer of padding, I think, which will of course protect your stuff from the outside and obviously protect the leather from any sort of sharp edges poking through. So yeah, really nice, nicely finished. And you've got a couple of pockets in there. So on the back or on the front you've got a bit of Herring branding, zip access to that, big enough for your charging cables, maybe a book, and the same again on the opposite side. And socks, bits and bobs, perfect size for that. On the ends you've got these nice poppered tabs which allow you full access to the zip when you're packing it. And when you're finished you can pop that down. I really enjoy the poppered detail on there. You get your thumb or finger behind it and pop that down really easily. Finally, you've really got the bottom. So there's a slight different coloured leather trim on there, and then you've got leather bottom with 5 studs as you'd normally expect, really, just to protect it from being placed on the ground and allow it a little bit of additional protection from getting worn out as it's sort of moved around the train platform or airport concourse. So that's about it. I think that's a really, really great match for my favourite boots. I think it looks really good. One thing to highlight is the price. It is £190, which I don't think actually is too bad for leather luggage. And of course, if you use my code, which is down below, an extra 10% off for viewers of my channel. So I think that's a really quite nice option. I think it's a really good pairing for your sort of heritage boots. Obviously they do other bags, plain browns, really nice sort of conker brown they've got, black bag, all sorts of different stuff which is easier to pair with your more formal shoes. But I think for these heritage style boots, that's a really, really good pairing. So I thought I'd share that. There weren't any reviews of Herring luggage on YouTube, so hopefully this will be helpful if you're thinking about buying something from Herring. First impressions are really good of this bag. After I've used it for a while, I'll do a follow-up and you can see how it's fared with some use, and hopefully we all get to go somewhere this year. I know I've got some things planned, but let's see if they can happen this time round. They certainly couldn't happen last year. But yeah, really, really nice bag. If you've had Herring luggage before, please do share your thoughts. How did it fare for you? What was it like? If you've bought luggage specifically to pair with your heritage boots, let me know what you chose. There's a few other things I can think of, but I'd be interested to know what you were choosing rather. If you thought this was any way useful, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't seen my channel before, I'd love you subscribed. Bit of boots, bit of denim, everyday carry, fountain pens, pen knives, that sort of thing. Please do check it out. We might share some other common interests. And that's about it. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.